HMO or serviced accommodation? I've got a confession to make. I'm Simon, and for the past 5 years I've done HMO and serviced accommodation, and I've always said doing both is the best of both worlds because you've got the consistent recurring cash flow from HMOs whilst the big lumps of cash from SA. And during COVID I swore by it because even when my SA occupancies went down, my HMO were consistent, and I did love that, and I still do. And disclaimer, I think it depends on your situation, and it also depends on how much else you've got going on. But it dawned on me this week, serviced accommodation, whilst you may think it's way more complicated, it's actually simpler and way easier to systemize. And that's the thing that I was just like, I got to share this with you. Because the thing is with HMOs is, yes, you've got the recurring income, but a lot of other variables change on a day-to-day basis. You've got move-ins, move-outs, deposits, inspections, okay? You've got voids where you need to remarket the rooms. You need to do the applications, the checks. You need to do the referencing. Then you've got things like inventory, deposits, DPS. You've got maintenance issues. You've got access for when you're doing viewings and stuff. You've got maintenance issues and damage done to the property. You've got tenant disputes. The list goes on and on and on. And by the way, some of that you just can't really automate. You're going to need people to physically attend the property and do the viewings. Yeah, of course you can outsource that, but if you really want to be in control, you want to outsource that internally, not externally. Because I don't know if you've ever been to a viewing where they've just hired this third party to come and do the viewing, but they're never very good because they've not got a vested interest. Maybe they do. Comment below. Do these third party viewers operate on a commission basis? Well, all I know is that for me, I like to control. I like to have a whole system where the buck stops with me and my team. And it dawned on me lately that HMO is really hard to systemize. And there's so many different variables. Serviced accommodation, on the other hand, it's very automated because you've got all your online travel agents and your booking, OTAs and all that stuff is automated. You can automate it. All your pricing is automated. And most importantly, the check-in, the checkout, it's all automated, which means that you don't need to go to the property. Now, it wasn't until I was in Dubai and I actually looked at how much time each part of the business I was spending time on, I realized that actually SA is a lot less time intensive if you get it systemized, and that's the tough part. So maybe it's a testament to how much we've systemized the SA side, but for me, I'm thinking SA is a little bit more, it's a little bit more passive. You know, that passive word, when you get the systems in place. HMO can be a bit of a slog, and there's so many different factors, and because you are providing somebody's home, the stakes are a lot higher. You've got, you know, I had a tenant during COVID that got £6,000 in arrears. SA, there's never arrears because quite simply they pay before, and you pre-authorize your security deposit. If there's any issues, you take that deposit. So I just wanted to share this with you. Now look, one thing I would say is this. Part of my particular issue is that I've got two businesses, a SA business and a HMO business. So my time's split. Now, if I was just doing HMO and I just had the recurring income there and the team to manage there, it would be a little bit different. So the biggest tip I've got for you in this video is, yes, we can add diversification, but the main thing you want to do at the beginning is pick a channel and stick to it. That's what my granddad used to say. You know, whenever I'd get in the hot seat, I'd have the controller and I'd be changing the controller, and I never forget it. He used to say, hey, pick a channel and stick to it. So you need to pick a strategy and stick to it. Now, if you are doing Rent to Rent 2.0, what I recommend to fast track your journey is go for HMO, go for SA, and see where you pick up the most momentum and start there. But whatever you do, don't add the second one in too soon because it will be a lot. So that's my 2 pence on this. Comment below, let me know, do you do SA? Do you do HMO? What are your views? But one thing that is clear, serviced accommodation is automated if you get it right. And if you want to know more about that, by the way, you know what you need to do. I'll post a link at the top of the description to 90-day rent to SA, all right? Check it out. That's where we take you on a program, 90 days, where you are going to get your first deal and smash it, all right? It's an amazing program. So if you're interested in that, hit the link below and I'll see you in the next video.